Hey guys, Andrea Fasano here for BeTerrific.com. We are here at CES 2016. I've made my way over to the Sands Expo. It's a different beast over here. I mean, still CES, still innovative, still amazing. And I'm standing here with the CEO and founder of GoPuck, the world's first wearable power. And here he is right now. Blake, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much. How's your day going?
It's going great. Thank you for asking. It has been nuts. I don't know if you got to walk around at all. I know it's day one here at CES, but it's just insane.
It is. So have you had a chance to stop and think at all or no?
For 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's about it. I think that's what most people get, so they don't really have time to stop and charge or stop and do things. So it's pretty interesting. We're talking about a product here that's the first wearable power, and the great thing is it solves that problem. It solves the need to have to stop what you want to do or be able to see that booth or have that meeting. And I think we're going to get a little bit into the story of how that happened, right?
I would love to hear your story. There's a huge backstory behind the man and the product in itself, correct?
Yeah, well, I think it's a story of all of us, right? That all of us have our devices, we love our devices, we have the ability to use them, but only for a limited amount of time. And the reason is batteries, right? So, of course, there's a pretty long story of how we got to where we are, but the biggest thing is it really comes down to speeding up life and racing. And my background as a race car driver when I was growing up was that I wanted my cars to go fast. And weight and power are obviously two conflicting things. The more weight you have, the slower it goes. The more power, the faster it goes, right? So all of us are looking for a way to take power with us on the go, but for it to be lightweight. And that's really what we've developed in a product. And it was actually in 2007, I invented the world's first lithium starting battery for an automobile. And so we use that in auto racing and in military applications because that's where weight and power have a big value, right? And the products in a company I had previously, which is called Wearable Battery, that company actually was the supplier for the IndyCar battery. So this is a battery from an IndyCar that is used in every single IndyCar you see racing. So that technology that allowed for your traditional battery that might be 40 or 50 pounds to be condensed into something this size. And so myself and the engineering team and the whole team that helped make the GoPuck possible allowed for us to take your conventional battery that might be too heavy to hold and allow you to have it small enough that you can wear it and take it with you all the time. And that's the IndyCar story, but that company actually developed the batteries for Formula One, for the NASCAR champions. We're in every single championship car in all the world. So
I know you developed this and there were some people helping you, but how do you go from being a race car driver to an inventor, basically?
Yeah, well, some of the best inventions in life either happen by accident or happen where somebody's just fed up with what's already out there. And they're going, why doesn't this? Why? It's like the 2-year-old kid that keeps asking why, right? And I think we all have that inside of us. And for me, the big one was the batteries in cars. So here we are, we have a titanium bolted car with carbon fiber chassis with magnesium wheels back in the day. And we have a 100-pound lead acid battery. Doesn't make sense, does it? And like for myself, you're strapped into a prototype car, you're down here, you look to the left and there's a 40-pound battery. And they're telling me I need to lose weight.
Right.
This doesn't.
It's all your fault, Blake. It's all your fault.
You need to lose 3 more pounds, brother. And I'm going, all right, that doesn't make sense. So what I started to do is just asking the experts. And that went to them and said, why? And of course, my father, he had an engineering background and I had taken some engineering courses. But I think the biggest thing was really the asking of how can we solve this? And that's what got me into batteries in general in 2001. And so Wearable Battery was started in 2001, and it grew over the 10 years to where we had gone from, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 and beyond person organization supplying the world's fastest cars. In the meantime, all of that travel, all of the relationships, you want to capture it with a GoPro camera, right? Yeah. And you want to be able to call somebody to talk about it. And my phone was dead all the time. So that kind of led to the next step, which is all right, you're the battery guy, you solve this. Where's the next solution?
Especially for your everyday life, what you did in your career and your job, that's super important. But for everyday life, you could affect so many more people, and this does it. So tell me a little bit about the GoPuck.
Yeah, so what's neat is that we've got a battery like this, right? Powers an IndyCar. It's able to take a hit out of a wall at 230 miles an hour and still survive to be able to run the onboard systems and the telemetry to not only maybe give information to doctors to save the driver's life, but also to be safe enough that it itself can take that impact and work again. And then we take that and then we put it into a product that we have, yeah, that we have the ability to just easily put it on our belt, and then, fits in the palm of your hand, fits in a cup holder, and it has dual outputs that you can power more than one device. And so this one right here, which is our new 6XR, which is our newest model, which is why we're here at CES show, is that actually we've been in business for 3 years, and we've been doing a lot of what we would consider to be needs marketing and market development. So, we've been a partner to X Games, to, big corporations like Universal Studios, where you can actually rent a GoPuck when you're at the park.
That is so cool, especially somewhere like that. It's like here at CES. There's so many people. Everyone's on wireless. Your phone is dying within seconds. That's a really amazing thing.
Yeah, and I love that story even of like Universal Studios, because you got the grandmother there that's watching the bags, and she's sitting there on social network, or she's trying to go ahead and take pictures of the grandkids, and her phone was dying. So we wanted to be able to solve that need, and you mentioned it. It's really about people, and I think that for me, I watched the development of companies that help serve people or capture life experiences like GoPro, and that's always been something that I looked at, that, okay, well, what do people need every day? And that's power, right? So what we've done is with the new 6XR, we've been able to pack enough energy to charge like a GoPro camera 6 or 7 times, or like an iPhone 6 3 or 4 times, all in this size. And it's able to be recharged faster than any other Apple device. So think about this. You've got your iPhone, your battery's dead. You've got 10 minutes between a movie shoot, 10 minutes between you got to run the kids to school. You don't have the time to wait for the phone to fill up. Well, you have 2 options. One is you can either have a GoPuck fully charged, take it with you, solved. But what if the GoPuck's dead? Well, this charges 3 or 4 times faster than your Apple product. So in the 10 minutes that you could have 20 to 40 minutes of actual energy stored and then get going.
And use that on the road to get you going on your phone or whatever device you need, correct?
Exactly. So this is the most versatile device in the world. It's the first to do 5, 9, and 12 volt output. And that's made possible by one of our partners, Qualcomm, that actually developed a standard called Quick Charge. And that's something you actually find in most of your Snapdragon products, like Quick Charge 2.0. It allows for the phone to charge faster. Well, we're the first to embed that technology into a wearable device, and the first to do it in a device that can actually be taken with you. We're used to having unlimited power at the wall, right? But what happens when suddenly you want to store that energy and take it safely? Well, they developed a protocol so that we could develop the technology to have ours work with all those phones. So there's 9 billion different devices out there that this has the ability to charge. So it's a pretty exciting marketplace.
Yeah, that's covering the gamut in all areas. So tell me how you wear it. I see you have it on your belt loop. I saw someone have it on their lanyard. What is this contraption behind here?
I'll demonstrate on this, and I'll do on the hip. So it's a very simple mount, and we engineered it to where a 2-year-old or a 72-year-old could easily get it on and off. And it clips around the product, and any type of belt or strap that goes in between will be trapped. So it holds it. And what's really cool is the same mount can be used on both sides. As well as we're releasing at one of the upcoming shows our new line of mounts that are our professional kit, to where they simply just snap on both sides, and then you can mount cameras and other systems on them.
Oh my goodness.
So what that does is it allows you to take power where you want it, hands-free. I mean, that's a big thing for me. Like, there's something cool about having the power with you, but at a certain point you want to use both your hands again, right?
Yes.
That's why we love wearable action cameras.
And you're layering, basically. So you have your belt over here, then you're attaching your camera to that. You got your phone sticking in your pocket. Yep. How does that work, though, as far as it being so close to your body? Does it matter? Does it get hot?
Yeah, so great question. So anytime you're talking about energy happening very quickly, that's where you generate heat. And that's the other background benefit of myself and our team, that we're the founding team of GoPuck. So myself, having designed the IndyCar batteries, having designed Formula One batteries, these are areas where they want a lot of power to come out of a small package in a very rapid amount of time.
And not overheat, right?
Exactly. And so myself and our other co-founder, our CTO, is actually one of the patent holders of the Tesla and the supercharging system. So between the algorithm of software there and the learn of how to make things efficient, and with the mechanical engineering design of making things safe, reliable, and of course lightweight, we're able to engineer something that's lighter through some of our patented design, and also be nice and cool to the touch. You know, we've all used those phone cases. They go on the back, and while it's charging, it gets really hot, almost uncomfortably so. So having it worn on the body, we wanted it to keep basically below body temperature or very close, so it's comfortable. Whether it's in a pocket, the back pocket, And that was part of the design too. I mean, having this to where it's very comfortable and smooth, even if you were to put it in a pocket or a purse, it doesn't damage other items. And it is the size of a cup holder because
That's because of this material?
part of that as well as the design, the overall design and just the overall shape of it, yep.
That is so cool. Oh my gosh, Blake, thank you so much. This is fantastic product, and I think it's something that, like you said, everybody needs, which is the goal. I mean, if you're creating something, that's the best way to do it, you know, something that everybody needs. I know Michael Artis needs this because he's been looking for wearable power for 2 days here at CES because of the amount of people that are in the building and his cell phone dying. So Michael, we're gonna bring you back one of these. Blake, thank you so much. Good luck to you. Where can everybody find this product?
Great question. I was wondering if you were going to ask that. So, you know, it's interesting. One of the big things for me was keeping it at a price point people could afford. My other company, the batteries we built like this, these are $1,300. Wow, right? We can't afford that. So our price points are $59, $79, and $99. And our $59 product is our 3X. So that'll charge most small devices about 3 times and still is faster than most wall outlets. The 5X is $79. It has the same type of input and output speed. And then that's $79. And then the 6XR, which is our new one, is $99. And that's the one that benefits from the Qualcomm technology and the protocol there to be able to charge this faster and other devices at the higher speed. That's $99. And so they can purchase them direct from GoPuck.com. They're on Amazon.com. And we also have Dunham's, which is a 200 sport chain that's up in the Midwest. And we're rolling out into a lot of the retailers. So within the next 6 to 12 months, you're going to start seeing it near stores that you're at. But you can help us by calling them and just starting to blow up their phones and say, I really want one of these. I got to get one. It'll make it happen faster. And that way you have it sooner.
There you go. And then really quick, so how much battery life are we talking? Like how many hours?
Yeah, okay, so talk time is basically depends on usage. So whatever you normally would experience with how you use your device, it's a multiple of that. So the one you're holding is about 3 times an iPhone 6. This is about 4 to 5 times an iPhone 6. So if it was lasting you almost through the day, then you're going to get basically 2 to 3 days of use. You can recharge this up to 1,000 times. So this is going to outlast your phone, and it also extends your phone battery because you don't have to have the battery cycle so much. So it's intended where we envision that most homes will have multiples of these in the house, one for the kids to play in the back of the car, one for the dad that's running around, and one for the mom that's going all over town and just trying to keep up with life.
I love that, and I love that you said the car because I know you were saying cup holder. I think about that when I'm in the car. I have one USB if I want to charge my iPhone, then my iPad or whatever when I'm on long trips. And definitely the fact that the iPhone, we pay so much for these phones these days, guys, right? So, $100 or less for one of these to extend our life of our battery for the phone and this is amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you have much success here at CES.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. And it's actually great to be at CES for the first time. We're very honored to be among the wearable section. So for us, we look across this landscape and say, you know what, we can help everybody enjoy all these devices more. That's what we're here for, is to serve them.
Exactly. So you're like an accessory to everything, basically. Thank you so much, you guys. Go check out GoPuck. Go get one of these babies. Michael, we're bringing you one home. Don't worry, we'll be back there. And you guys stay tuned. We have so much more coming up at BeTerrific.com. I'm Andrea Fasano. Stay there.